Hi, my name is Carole, and I have the privilege of working at the Casanova Public Library, and I'm very thankful for that because I get to work with a lot of really nice people and Paige, the library cat, and I get to meet all of the nice people who visit the library, like you. And another thing I love about being at the library is being surrounded by a lot of wonderful books, and I'd like to share this one with you today. It's called Albert the Fix-It Man, and I love this book because it reminds me so much of the community in which we live, where we like to look out for each other and take care of each other. I think you'll like this book. Albert the Fix-It Man by Janet Lord. Albert loves to fix things, and that is why everyone calls him Albert the Fix-It Man. Albert's always on the lookout for things to fix. Here's a rusty hinge. Albert oils it. The roof is leaky. Albert climbs up and hammers on a new shingle. The house is snug and dry again. Next door, Auntie Miller's goat jumps into her garden and starts to eat the beans. Albert races to patch the fence. Now Auntie Miller's beans will be safe. The neighbors know that Albert can fix anything, so they often ask for his help. Albert is never too busy. Albert is never too tired. Albert the Fix-It Man hoists up Mr. Jensen's old green truck and repairs the motor. Soon it's running almost as good as new. Albert ties up Akiko's clothesline between two stout apple trees so her sheets can dry in the sun and wind. Now they'll smell fresh and clean. Amy visits Mrs. Peabody and sets out tea and muffins. Somehow the blue striped cup slips and breaks. Mrs. Peabody almost throws it away. "Stop," says Albert the Fix-It Man. "You don't need to do that." He glues the two parts together. When the glue dries, it will be fine. Mrs. Peabody pours Albert a cup of tea and Amy offers him a muffin. He suddenly stops to listen. A drip, drip, drip noise is coming from the kitchen. He grabs his toolbox and goes inside to investigate. It only takes Albert a few minutes to fix the leaky faucet. "Wow," says Mrs. Peabody, "you take care of everything." Many things have been fixed. It has been a good day, and now it is time to rest. After a bowl of his favorite cereal, Albert the Fix-It Man hops into bed, closes his eyes, and goes to sleep. He dreams about broken bicycles and loose floorboards. The next morning, Albert feels dizzy and his bones ache. He has a terrible cold. Albert can't even manage to get out of bed. Sam delivers the paper and pokes his head in the door. Albert can barely croak hello. Sam tells everyone on his paper route that Albert the Fix-It Man is not feeling well. When Auntie Miller hears the news, she cooks Albert a big pot of green beans to help him get better. Akiko bakes an apple pie and sprinkles it with cinnamon as a get-well treat for Albert. She covers it with a red checkered cloth. Mrs. Peabody pours fresh water and brews a steaming pot of minty tea. Amy places it on a tray next to the blue-striped cup. Mr. Jensen drives everybody over to Albert the Fix-It Man's house in his old green truck. "Don't hit any big bumps," says Amy. At Albert's house, they knock quietly in case the Fix-It Man is sleeping. "Who can that be?" wonders Albert. "Come in," he calls out weakly. Albert starts to feel better the moment he sees all of his friends. After a meal of fresh beans, hot apple pie, and minty tea, he feels even better. Everyone leaves and Albert pulls the covers back up to his chin. He's full to the brim and he knows he is on the mend. Just before he drifts off to sleep, Albert the Fix-It Man notices that the clock is making a peculiar noise. Good, he thinks, something for me to fix, first thing in the morning. Thank you for listening. I hope you like the story of Albert the Fix-It Man, and I hope to see you back at the library soon. Take care of yourselves. Bye.